God is the chef cooking up your life. You see, one of the biggest problems we face in our life is resisting the present moment. Resisting life as it is. And when we resist life, we fall out of harmony with the flow of life. And problems, by their very nature, are the absence of harmony. And you see, our minds bring us out of the present moment and get us to think about the past and the future. We fear things not going the way we want them to. But oh, how simple life is when you realize that it is all ordained by God. That God sometimes has to serve you up something spicy, something tangy or sour even, something cool. You see, all flavors are valid in the buffet of life. And sometimes we just don't like swallowing certain foods, certain flavors. But without contrast, life would not have its meaning. If you just ate sweet food all the time, your teeth would get rotten. Sometimes you need something that is bitter. You see, if we keep remembering this idea that God is in control the whole time, that this life was made for you, for your benefit, for you to go and experience all of these different flavors of life, all of these different colors, all of these different experiences, then you can just relax just a bit and enjoy all the experiences, because every moment is enjoyable when you're not resisting it. You see, the reason that we resist life is because we are so attached to our personal identity. We say, this is my favorite food and I don't want to eat anything else. But eventually you would get tired of that food no matter how much you like it. Sometimes you have to try something you've never tried before, and that can be uncomfortable. But if we can allow life to serve us up what is good for us, then we can explore new dishes, new experiences that we've never had before. We can go on new adventures. We embark into the unknown. And that is how life was truly meant to be lived. I like to say we have two choices in life. Either life can drag us along kicking and screaming, or we can flow through life with grace. We can try and force our way upstream, or we can just relax and let the current of life flow us where it will. That doesn't mean we just forget about our goals and our dreams, but we understand that God knows all of our desires, all of the things that are good for us. So don't you think that God would know the best path to get them? Our small human minds, they're so limited. We can only know so much. We do not understand the infinite amount of different variables, the pitfalls, the challenges. So it doesn't do us any good by holding on to a certain idea of our life, to a certain story. We have to begin letting go of these stories, letting go of these strong attachments, so that we can flow with life and allow life to bring us what is good. And even when the challenges come, you will know that they are designed specifically for you. They are the exact thing you need at the exact right time for your highest spiritual growth. You will be able to enjoy the good times and the bad times and the neutral times. In fact, oftentimes, the bad times are more interesting than just getting whatever you want, because there's tension, there's challenge. You have to overcome. You have to solve problems. It forces growth upon you. And sometimes when we get everything we want, we become lazy. We stop trying, we stop growing. It's just like eating dessert all the time. So you want to be able to open yourself up to different flavors, to find what is enjoyable about every single type of experience. Because as we get older, we lose touch with the deep richness of life. And perhaps we find it again at old age. But the magnificence and the wonder of life just seems to kind of become the normal. Everything becomes normal and it loses its brilliance. But remember what it was like to taste your favorite food for the first time? We get so used to things that we just stop appreciating them. That is why we may become born again, become brand new, by letting go of these old identities or attachments to what we think life should be like. And in the state of the unknown, in the present moment, where we are allowing life to flow as it is, everything becomes fresh once again. And slowly, the brilliance of life returns, and you start to see the magic once again. This is a life worth living, not the monotony, the grayness, the blandness of daily life, of routine. We weren't designed to struggle endlessly. We were designed to live. And most people don't seem to be enjoying their experiences, but that they have fleeting glimpses of happiness and peace every once in a while. It's like only for a moment the clouds part ways and the light of the sun can shine forth once again. But you see, our thoughts, our beliefs, our identities, all of the mind stuff are like these clouds. And the more clouds we have in the sky, the more the light of the sun is blocked. And so the secret is to just be here now. When the thoughts arise, you observe the thoughts as clouds passing through the sky. You don't hold on to the good thoughts. You don't push away the bad thoughts. You just watch them, and they move on by themselves. This is what it means to allow the flow of life. But when you try to resist the mind, you try to fight your thoughts, you try to run away from your thoughts, you fall out of the flow of life, and you bring chaos and disharmony into your life. And that is why many people are struggling with a never-ending stream of problems all the time, because they are perpetually out of harmony with life. They are rarely ever in the present moment. Life can only be experienced in the present moment. And so the more you are separated from the present moment, the less you are truly living. So be open to all the different flavors that God provides you. Try new foods. Don't be so attached to your favorite ones. And truly taste your experiences. This is what it means to be truly alive. I thank you for being here. I encourage you to share your ideas and your thoughts down below. And if you'd like to explore your questions and your problems in more depth, you can schedule a one-on-one with me sometime. Much peace and many blessings to you, my friend.